Hello YouTube, this is Silver Age Dave. Today's Monday. I'm making a couple of videos today. It seems like Monday is my good day. I don't know why. They're sorting through my medication. We're trying to change it so I have more energy during the week, but I tend to just get wiped out a little bit. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm still out there. I'm still active. I had some pickups. One of my goals recently is to stay away from the LCS on Comic Book Wednesday and really the rest of the week. But I did go shopping. This past week I only spent 40 bucks. Pretty typical books you've probably seen. The Man of Steel's in here. I've got a Batman in here, one of the cool covers. I've got Weapon H, and I picked up one copy each of the 801, the three standard covers that are out, and then Spider-Gwen, of course, I always have to buy. The other night, I think it was Saturday night, New York Warriors, Bigezz and the Warriors had their auction, and I was staying up late watching that, and they happened to have Edge of Spider-Verse #2 on there. So Easy had that, but it's a great auction. They have some really nice books that come on. These guys are doing us all a favor in the community. They're getting a little extra money, but they're selling the books at a very affordable price. So thank you, Warriors, for doing what you do there. There's lots of auctions out there. That's absolutely a great one. Very professionally run. And even a point where Bigezz was auctioning a book off, and Splash might have had a little bit of a lag. Well, he put in a bid that was higher, but Bigezz had, like, at the same simultaneous moment, he said, okay, that's it. The winner is, boom. And then Splash's bid came in, and Bigezz could have easily taken the opportunity to try to make more money. He said, no, I called it. So he's a man of integrity. I appreciate that, right? What we have is our word. And so I was real impressed, Bigezz, with that. If you even watch this video, my shout out to you in the Warriors for a nice job. These are kind of cool. I picked these up. This was an eBay auction, but the seller happens to be here in Toledo. It's a little auction house, so I'm setting up a little rapport with them, and picked these cups up for like 4 bucks for the set, and they said I could come pick them up. They didn't charge me shipping, but then they ended up shipping them to me real nice. So I'm happy to have those, and these are things that, I was just a little guy when these came out, and I remember drinking out of these cups, not these specific ones, but it's nice to add these to the room, so I'll have those up on the top shelf. I had a neighbor a few blocks down contact me about buying comic books. Their son's 30, and he moved to Florida. He's starting a restaurant, and he had taken his good books with him, but he left a box of books, and so they reached out and said, hey, you got any interest? And I talked to him, and I went through the books. They told me a couple of things they had. I was really excited. And so I ended up giving them 40 bucks for this box. These are interesting ones. I don't necessarily know a ton about, but they were really the reason I bought the box. The stuff that's in the box wasn't terribly exciting to me. A lot of typical stuff, but he had these, which I thought were interesting, and always stuff. I like to buy things that are a little different than what I would normally collect. This Lenore. I'm not terribly familiar with Lenore, but I thought it was a cool cover. And he's got this I Feel Sick. Again, I don't remember if there was anything special about these books, other than they were, a little different, a little alternative. This one I was really excited about. That's one they told me about over the phone, and I thought, man, I've been looking for one of those anyway. And unfortunately, this one's a little beat, but for what I paid him for the whole box, it came actually in a big wine case, and didn't come in the short box. That's mine. But I was really hoping this would be a really clean copy and I could pay them more. But that's what I got. And they had #2. Now, the rest of these are in good shape. #1 was a little beat, but 2, that's 3. And then #5. And this is #6. And I like those. He had the Squee 1 to 4, and these are in nice shape, the Squee copies. So we've got those. I'll just do a quick little morning update for you guys. Crash is kind of cool. This is a Motor City Comic Con 1997, I think, variant. So that's kind of neat. And then he has Crash 1 to 3. Again, I don't necessarily expect these to be of any specific high value, but it's cool. I gave him $40 for the whole box, and I'll do a quick flip through on it. It's just pretty typical things that you'd find from that time period. Nothing that I'm, you know, gonna go crazy with. Grifter, Grendel, Invisible. He had this Kabuki, which I'm unfamiliar with. I'm not planning on reading any of these. It just came with the collection. I don't know if it's anime or not. The parents thought it was, but it doesn't look like anime to me. Neon Cyber, Pit #1. I got a bunch of those, so we'll add one to the list. He's got a couple Spawn books in here. Witchblade. He had a lot of Wolverine and X-Men. You know, again, it's all 90s type of stuff, and nothing in here really jumped out at me as anything terrific. And then he had some boards, which I'll always take boards. A lot of collections come with boards. And so anyway, so that's a quick Monday morning. As contests go, you know, every week my plan is to do a bunch of contests now, just so I'm supporting the community. There's so many contests, guys. I'm going to be doing one. I have to be determined on it. But when I did my 100, 200 sub contest back, I think it was in March or April, I actually waited like 6 or 8 weeks because there were so many contests going on. I didn't want to step on anyone else. You know, I didn't want to monopolize YouTube. You know, the community contests we put out are out there really, I think, for 3 reasons. One, it's, you know, we want to grow subscribers. You know, let's face it, that's, you know, when I did mine, I was hoping to bring attention to my channel. You kind of wave the flag a little and say, hey, I'm here, you know, when you have not a lot of subscribers. And so that's a goal. And you want to, you know, certainly show your appreciation for the community, and do a give back. And then you want to, I think, promote the community. You want new people who aren't as involved to get involved. So there's a lot of contests going on. I had plans to do more contest videos last week. I missed out on some. My apologies. And but this is my contest roundup. I know there's some I'm missing on here. Comic Bags 22. I just found a you know, fairly new contest, goes through July 21st. Spidey Fan has a 500 subscriber, goes through July 15th. Comics Edition, Casual Unboxing. You have to watch the Infinity War movie, and I don't watch movies, so I won't be submitting anything for that. Comics with Bueller, I just missed. I had plans to do that. You know, my Best Find Steel, I was going to do it on that Marvel value stamp book I just picked up, but you know, just never quite got to it. 90s TV show, I don't know, maybe Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know when that came out. And then Comic Book Ben, I did the video twice, but I got a bunch of run on. Later in the week, I'm not thinking as clear for some reason. So I'm going to redo one. I'll submit for that. Comic Book Brigade ends July 1st. Our Wheatley, I did, ends June 30th. Kizik, I did. Maybe that's over already. I don't even know what day today is, but June 24th. And then there's some other one. Joker's contest is out. Capital JB Comics has a contest out. If you have a contest and you're not on my list, please reach out to me and I'll put you on here, and I'll support you that way, even if I don't do a video. You know, I love you guys, and I want the best for the community. And I'll just leave it there. That's a 9-minute Monday morning. Silver's still active and engaged. I'm not shopping the new stuff. I'm going to focus more on the old stuff and getting what I have organized, which is always important. So one last thing. Vin C has a cool video I thought he put out just yesterday. And it talks about a comic book artist who did a update to his page. I thought it was odd. I'll let you guys watch Vin C's video and decide for yourself. And I certainly commented on it, and Cat Ren had a pretty funny comment on there. But anyway, check out Vin C's video. I'll put a little link. And it's not to stir anything. I try not to be too political, but you know, sometimes we got to look at the way things are today versus the way they used to be, and kind of decide what direction are we going, and is that the direction we want to go. So good job, Vin C, for alerting me to that. It really doesn't affect me in any way. It's not unexpected in any way. It's just kind of maybe how things are. I don't know. Guys, that's 10 minutes. Silver Age Dave. I got these beautiful cups now. I'm going to put up on the shelf. You guys, today's Monday. The week is ahead of you. Make it a great one. Smile a lot. Be happy. Silver Age Dave is out.